Hey everyone, this is Mike,
Hey, and this is Josh.
and we are Real Dead. And now we're going to go visit the 2025 worst movies so far, January through June, right, Josh?
Yes, and some of these are absolute stinkers.
And
I want to
some you may
rant and
not agree
rave.
with us on, right?
I want to rant and rave about one of these, and it really ticked me off. So
Oh,
let's go,
geez.
Mike. I'm hyped up, bro.
All right, so number 5 for me, and Josh is going to probably hit me and say, "I can't believe you added that on there, Mike."
Yep.
For me, is Wolfman. Um, Now that is number 5 for the worst. So really, it's like there's ones that are worse than it on the worst. It just about didn't make the worst list, but for me, overall, I think what bothered me with it was, and it's not the movie's fault, was the hype on it was so much, and then it
Yep.
just fell short for me. So
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
number 5 for me is Wolfman. So Josh, what about you, man?
I'm probably gonna get some hate on this one. Clown in a Cornfield, my number 5, Mike.
Wow.
I just thought this was overhyped, and I understand it's a smaller budget. I went into this with like, okay, this is gonna be sweet, blah blah blah. It just fell flat for me, and then at the ending where a bunch of other stuff happens, and it's like, okay, like, eh, it fell flat for me. I'll put it at number 5.
So you're
I
thinking it's
probably
worse than okay? Wow.
I probably won't watch it again, Mike.
Yeah, I doubt I
Um,
will.
yeah, and
It
I
was
don't know.
it was
I
very
don't
predictable
know.
to me. It was very predictable to me too. I can't stand movies I can predict it right off the bat.
Okay,
All
so
right,
you're up next, Mike, for number 4.
the fourth biggest stinker for me was Fear Street Prom Queen. I again another one that I was really hyped up on Fear Street. I like their movies, and this just flat out stunk it up. I think it's got like a 20 something on Rotten Tomatoes. It just stunk. Again, some good kills, but again, stunk for me. I just can't. I won't watch it again. Josh, what about you?
My number 4 is Wolfman, Mike. I went worse than you. I
Wow.
think I think at the time I didn't think it was that bad, but I thought about it, I'm like, man, this movie really underdelivered. It just did. It wasn't even a wolf man, it was a disease that kind of made you like feral. But it wasn't a wolf man. Like when you call a movie a wolf, I mean, the first sign should have been that costume at the Halloween Horror Nights, Mike. I mean, that was a red
That was
flag
probably the
showing.
original Wolfman, and they went back and changed it after they got all the.
Yeah, so like I want like a real werewolf movie. And this was not. This listen, they tried to do a different spin on it, and it just did not work for me at all. I think if I went back and watched my review, I probably was a lot nicer to it. But after time thinking about it and seeing things on it, watching videos, and I'm just like, this was a piece of crap. And I like the actress in it. That main actress, I like her a lot. The girl from Ozarks, I can't remember her name right now. She's a really good actress, but she could not save this movie. Um,
Lisa,
so there were some things I liked about it. Like I liked that they showed the deterioration of like his vision, and he basically saw them as monsters. Like as his vision got worse and different things that were changed. But like I just think it just missed so big for me because I was excited about it, Mike. I know you. I mean, because I love the Wolfman's my
yeah.
favorite classic monster.
Yep.
So go ahead, Mike, with your number 3, man.
My number 3 is, and I should have known better to even watch this, but The Ritual of Al Pacino. Another attempt at a exorcism movie. I think we got Mr. Crow has done one now. Now we got Al Pacino.
Dude, Mr.
Uh,
Crow did too, Mike.
yeah,
Mr.
Crow did
Crow did
too.
too.
Pacino will probably do too as well. I mean, this has even got the lady from about Raymond. She's a really good actress. She was in it as well. Something about it was God, what's the old TV show about Raymond?
Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah, the main Keaton. What's her last name?
I don't know. I
Oh,
didn't watch that show.
okay. That was a great show. Not
Okay.
horror, but great show. Ritual sucks. Just don't waste your time on it.
It's
Al
everything.
Pacino, even Al Pacino is not good in my opinion.
Listen, is it better than Exorcist Believer?
No, it's believe it or not, Exorcist Believer is
I
probably
can't believe
better
you
than
said
this.
that.
Yeah,
Mike, you know
it's
what? I saw somebody had the audacity to make a video and defended that movie. I don't want to get into it, but I just
That's
couldn't
about as
believe.
bad as people trying to defend Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, what is your number 3?
My number 3 is The Monkey.
Yeah, it
Listen,
was. Yeah,
listen. I was like, okay, like I like this concept of the monkey, like it's a bad luck charm, and whatever else, and it just did not work for me. I think it was a little long. Like some of the kills, okay, they were fine. But I think for me, it just did not work. And I just didn't care for it. I was bored of the movie, to tell you the truth. Watching it, me and my wife fell asleep on it for one, and then I was just bored of it.
well,
So yeah, the monkey.
the monkey was so bad that I watched it twice and never finished it either time.
Yeah,
But guess
it
what? It
just
still didn't make my bottom 5.
oh yeah, I just did not care for it, man. It just wasn't for me. I think some people put that on the best list though, Mike. Honestly, so I might get some blowback for that, but we'll see what
Again,
happens.
I love some of the kills in it, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, for me, number 2, and I really was hoping this would be much better than what it was, because the two things that I really like from back in my youth in the 80s and the 70s and 80s and 90s was horror, number 1, and number 2 was wrestling, the dark match. Just Chris Jericho, just give it up, my man. He was much better in Terrifier, let me just put it that way. It just did not click, man. There had so much potential for this movie, and they just
Dude,
screwed it up.
Dude, I
So,
totally forgot that I watched that movie. I might have put that on this list, but I
I
totally
mean,
forgot.
I probably should have put Ritual at number 2 and then it right behind at 3, but I've got it at number 2, so I'm going to
that
leave
movie
it there.
was
But
that movie was atrocious, Mike. I agree, and it should have been on my list, but I forgot totally about it because it's so forgettable. It's horrible. So I forgot I even saw that movie. Yeah, that's really bad. So yeah, isn't that only on Shudder though?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So my number 2 is a movie. I think you liked this movie, Mike. I thought it was boring. It was dreadful. It did have a kind of a cool ending, a little bit, but it was so boring, dreadful, slow burn that I just was bored to tears of The Damned. I was bored to tears. Couldn't stand it. Did not like the movie. And that came out, I think, like January 1st. It was like the
yeah. It
first
was like
horror
one of the
movie.
first movies that came out.
Yes.
Yeah, The Damned. I thought it was a little different at the end of it. I was okay with it. Much better than The Woman in the Yard, but so I don't have much to say with that. Yeah, it's not in the it. It was probably number 6 or 7th or 8th for me if I was going to
Yeah.
go to the top 10 worst movies. So number 1 for me, Josh, is a movie I don't even think you've seen yet, but I think I have this right. But it's called 825 Forest. What the hell, Forrest Gump or something? I don't know.
Forest Hill or Forest Road or Lane?
Forest Road, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great trailer,
I have not seen that.
great poster, just great potential in it, and it has a house and this horror like figure looking thing going on, but it just does not come together at all. And of all the movies I watched so far this year, it's probably the worst movie I've seen so far.
Wow. Yeah, I have not seen that one. I almost rented that and paid $6 to see it, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, I did see the poster and I thought it looked cool. It had like that doll with like a missing eye on it.
Yep,
And like,
yep. And
it's kind of a cool
the trailer's really good. The trailer's not bad.
Oh, they tricked you with the trailer.
Yep.
Okay,
Sure
so
did.
this movie, listen, a most miserable piece of trash that I've watched this year. I will start off by saying this is kind of for my generation because these books that this movie was really popular in the mid 90s. And I have a whole collection. I actually collect Fear Street books. I have, I don't know, 15 or 16 of them right now in my collection. And Prom Queen is one of those that you want in your collection. I'm not sure I actually have Prom Queen in my collection. No, I do not have that one. And I also want to say the Fear Street trilogy that came out a couple years ago, that was really good. I really like those,
Yeah.
especially the 1976, I think it was, with Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. She was great in that middle one where it was like a, it was basically like a Friday the 13th Part Two, like cover kind of. Um, I thought it was great, and this movie just came out sucking really bad. It was listen, it was boring. The ending really was atrocious. Um, the acting was over the top, too cheesy in my opinion.
Mhm.
And I like Chris Klein. He's in this, and his acting was so horrible. Um, just a total flop. And I was looking forward to this, Mike, because like I said, I collect the Fear Street books. I was a teenager during the time of those books fame, middle school teenager, when kids my age were reading those when they were coming out brand new. And it just fell flat on its ass. It was horrible.
Mm.
Um, I seriously, after I was watching it, I said, "This is the worst movie I've seen all year." Now I haven't seen, you know, that one that you said, and that might be a contender. I don't know, but for me, Prom Queen, Fear Street Prom Queen is horrible, and hopefully, if they do another one, they do it totally different.
Now, one thing we have to admit here is the budget for some of these is not that much compared to some of these went on the big screen, like
Yeah, but
even the
I mean, but I just got him saying the Fear Street trilogy I really liked, and you're trying to tell
yeah.
me that you think that each individual one of those had a
Well, I
bigger
thought
budget
well
than
the
this?
one that was they were at the camp that reminded me of like Camp Crystal Lake. I thought that was
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh, that was excellent, dude.
Yeah.
Um, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to give it an excuse saying, oh, the budget, whatever, but like, because I like those. So why couldn't they make this good? Why couldn't they make this good? Acting of the same quality at least, not way below, in my opinion. So for me, Prom Queen, Fear Street, you
Well, just think
can
about it. We saw two independent movies that were shoestring budgets, and they wasn't our bottom five. So that tells you something right there.
right, yeah. I think those were better.
Those were
Yeah,
better
those were
movies than
better.
some of those. So
I forgot about both of those movies too, Mike, but those were better.
right.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking out this worst of 2025 so far. Now, again, we haven't seen every movie out there. We've seen quite a bit. There are a couple we haven't seen, like 28 years later, Megan
Right.
2.0. I'm hearing Megan 2.0 is getting a big pile of poo in the panties, but hey, it is what it is. It may not be that bad. I don't know.
Right.
But Josh, anything you want to say?
That's it, man. I just want you to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.